Hi guys, and welcome back to Rachel's Enchanting Cakes. Today we're going to be turning the Terry's Chocolate Orange into this beautiful metallic bauble. Excellent for any new beginner baker using basic and limited equipment. If you are new to my channel, be sure to check out the Terry's Chocolate Orange playlist as there are plenty available. Let's make a start. Taking a milk Terry's Chocolate Orange egg, I simply unwrap this and place it directly onto some baking paper. Using liquid glucose, I place a small amount of this in a little tub, and using a brush, I simply brush over the Terry's Chocolate Orange egg. Liquid glucose is just liquid sugar. It will give something for the fondant to stick to, but if you don't have this, you can also use piping gel. Roll out 150 grams of fondant in a colour of your choice. Try to keep this a circular shape. Place this over your Terry's Chocolate Orange, negotiating the pleats from the top to the bottom. Take your time. Cut off any excess fondant and then simply take a smoother and smooth under the sides before cutting off the rest of the excess fondant. Here I have some cooled down boiled water, a brush and some baking paper that I have cut into 5mm strips. You now want to start placing some water onto one side of the baking paper and simply drape this directly over your Terry's Chocolate Orange. Repeat this process with the other strips. These will come off when we are ready to take them off. What you are aiming to achieve is to add as many of these as you want, so I've added quite a few, as you can see here. Here I have a completely edible metallic dark silver paint by Rainbow Dust. Now this can be painted on with a brush, but to make it a lot quicker, here I am using an airbrushing kit. All you want to do is simply cover the whole of the egg until you get a lovely smooth finish. I then take this edible glitter dust by Claire Bowman. Again, this is something you don't need, but it will give it that little extra sparkle. And I simply cover the whole of the egg with the edible glitter dust. Once this has been left to dry for a short period of time, using some tweezers, I then gently take off the baking paper that we added earlier on in this tutorial. Be careful with this paint hasn't completely set, but it's very easy to do. A small piece of grey fondant is then placed directly on top of the Terry's Chocolate Orange. I add some indentations with a cocktail stick and roll out a simple sausage shape to finish off the top of the bauble. I am choosing to add some snowflakes. Now, if you don't have a snowflake mould, this is not necessary. Your bauble will look beautiful how it is. I simply place the fondant into the mould, take it out, and then I stick these directly onto the bauble. I add a few metallic silver edible pearls to both the snowflakes and also the actual bauble. I found it easier just to place an indentation directly into the fondant first, add some edible glue, then finally add the pearl. And for the final finishing touch, I simply paint the fondant accent that we added directly to the top of the bauble with the same metallic paint that has been added to the sides. And it really is as easy and as simple as that. Happy baking, everyone. Just be creative with this one. If you don't have a snowflake mould, you can use something else. Or again, as mentioned, just leave the stripes on there and add a few pearls. It's beautiful. Happy baking, guys, and I'll be back soon with more new, completely free content.